Hello, we are back after a little hiatus from September. We have the Spooky Halloween Flesh Eaters edition. And by flesh eaters, I mean it's all meat. I had the opportunity to stop someplace called the Brick House, and it serves all kinds of jerky. So I have an awesome selection, and by awesome, it's probably not going to be so awesome. We have beef and ostrich. We have maple duck, camel, alligator, kangaroo. Hop right to that. We have some biltong, which is supposed to be a really nice dried beef. I think they have it in Australia. And shark jerky.
Lucas is very upset about the shark jerky.
Our youngest is likes sharks a lot, not necessarily to eat. Which one would you like to start with, Kari?
I'd start with something relatively insignificant, like
maple duck. I feel like that's going to be really gamey, and I don't know if the maple will let's cut off the little tiny pieces. We're going to give the rest to the boys.
Okay,
pick one.
Smells like jerky.
It does. It smells mapley. Well, tastes like a Slim Jim.
Yep, I don't taste any maple. I don't know.
Vague maple, not spicy though. Actually, not bad. So let's work our way up to the crazy. So we're gonna go with alligator next because a lot of people eat alligator.
I've had alligator.
I'm not really sure. I don't think I've had alligator, but
I've had alligator. It was not bad.
Okay, so cheers, alligator. The alligator is in a thin. The alligator, the kangaroo, and the camel are both thin, and the beef and ostrich one and the maple duck were the tubes. Okay. So this is barbecue gator with beef and pork, chopped and formed. Most jerkies like this, especially if they're working with a leaner meat, a gamier meat, they'll cut it with beef and pork.
Just tastes like jerky to me.
It does have a slightly weird flavor to it. I don't think I like that as much. Maybe it could be the barbecue that tastes weird. It could be the gator. I don't know.
Go with the ostrich.
Ugh, no, I don't like that one. I need a refresh.
Yeah, it tastes the same to me. I don't know.
You do not have a discerning jerky palate. I'm sorry.
I do not.
All right. Next up is the beef and ostrich stick. Buffalo Bob's beef and ostrich. There's a beef and ostrich bit for you. Wait.
I'm gonna smell it.
What does it smell like?
It smelled like jerky.
Does it smell like a bird?
No, it does not smell like a bird.
Not even a big giant one. Hey, that just skittered across my desk. Cheers. That one does smell like jerky.
It is a milder flavor than the last jerky.
Nope. I don't like it. I don't know if it's because it's milder. It just tastes off, and it's blah, and it just doesn't have good flavor.
Not a fan.
All right, so do we want to go with biltong next? Because that's going to be a normal one, supposed to be really good, very tender. I've read about biltong, and I've always wanted to try it. Supposed to be a very, very tender beef jerky. And you can see they're just strips of dried beef. They seem pretty soft. Okay.
It is not soft. It is very chewy.
It's soft for strips of dried beef. It doesn't really have much flavor, but it is very stereotypical, like a homemade dried beef jerky. It's actually not bad. It's a good lean. This is a good lean product if you're trying to cut carbs because you're a middle-aged woman.
No.
Okay. Finally, I would totally eat that one again. I would totally eat maple duck again. The other two are eh. Okay, we have camel, shark, and kangaroo.
Kangaroo.
Hopping right into it, huh?
Yeah.
Sure I can find a pocket to tuck this into in my belly?
No.
Okay. Kangaroo is next. What does it smell like? Ooh, it smells like...
It doesn't smell good.
Do you remember when we tried the squid and brown gravy ink sauce and it was like bad brown gravy? This reminds me a little bit of the brown gravy smell.
Get it over with.
Like cat food. It's familiar.
No. No, it's got a bad taste once you start chewing it.
It's got to be something. The
No.
seasonings in it are kind of
No.
weird. Okay. Whew, I feel like we're gonna have some bad jerky breath. We're not even eating very much of each one. All right, let's see. Now we are moving on to Camel.
I don't know if it was. Oh, I just don't even know. I just
Humpty
can't
Bat
even.
Camel and the chimpanzees.
I'm gonna
Cats and
die.
rats and elephants, but sure as you're born.
Stop.
The loveliest
You're
of
making
all
me eat
was
this
the
and I don't like it.
unicorn.
I'm not a fan of jerky, you know that, and so this is just.
I don't think this one
It's like-
smells any
this
worse
is
than
like
the
when-
others.
This is like when I make you drink beer.
Yeah, which I do. So suck it up, Buttercup. Put that meat in your mouth.
Ugh, super chewy.
Oh, it's really chewy. Hmm. Hmm. I find that some of these will be okay.
Which one
at
is
first.
that?
Camel. Some of these are okay at first, and they have like a weird aftertaste.
That was the kangaroo, man. That was foul.
Ostrich is foul. Okay.
That one, I mean, it's not good. It's got a little kick to it, but it's not as vomitizing as the
Okay.
kangaroo.
Yeah, I think let's Camel. You said Camel was Alligator wasn't bad. Had a weird taste. Maple duck wasn't bad. What'd you say? Camel was better than beef and ostrich, right? Beef and ostrich is kind of funny. All right, last one. Last one is
Shark
jerky. And let's see. Shark, brown sugar, teriyaki. Oh, so it's gonna be a teriyaki shark with hickory smoke in there. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is so it comes out in like planks. There's a huge plank of it. It's very you can definitely see how it looks a little like fish from the one side. You can see the lines. It's a little sticky, but that's probably from the brown sugar. And you can see like spices and seasonings.
Clearly, you
on
have
there.
to hide the fishiness of it with some
Great.
teriyaki and brown sugar.
Oh, speaking of fishiness. Yep.
All right.
Smell that.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Yeah. I saw when I started like messing
Oh.
with it, like
Oh no.
this
No.
is fishy, but it's not as fishy as like some of the other stuff we've eaten.
All right, let's just get this over with.
Put it in, put it in.
It's like
It gets worse as you chew.
yeah, it's like teriyaki fish.
I don't like fish.
It's like if you took some tuna and you mixed it with teriyaki sauce, which is bad. And why would you do that? And that's what it tastes like. And I don't recommend it. I don't recommend it.
Okay.
Mhm.
Ugh. Okay. Woo. All right. So for me personally, I found the Biltong just fine. I enjoyed it. It's a very mild flavor, not super strong. A little chewy, but not as bad as like typical plank jerky. It was pretty good. Maple duck stick is very slim Jimmy, but not spicy. It was a biggest hint of maple. It wasn't as gamey as I thought it would be with the duck, and you didn't find the maple duck bad either, right?
No.
Alligator. Alligator was a surprising.
Alligator wasn't terrible.
It wasn't terrible. Like it had a slight
Everything
weird
else
flavor,
I do not want anywhere near me.
a slight weird flavor at the end, and then I think they just kind of systematically got worse from camel to beef and ostrich to kangaroo, and then the shark. Okay, so I give the Biltong definitely a thumbs up. I would totally eat that again. The rest of them, I'm not going to go out of my way to buy some maple.
Again, jerky is
maple duck
not
or
my
alligator.
thing. There's been a few turkey jerkies we've bought that I haven't minded,
Yeah,
but most
I
of the
do
time,
like the little
jerky is just
hickory,
not my
the hickory
thing.
flavor, maple hickory turkey, little turkey.
I mean,
jerky. Those are
Kathy
good.
and I got some jerky when we were in Florida, and I said I didn't want it, and then I proceeded to eat half the bag.
So for those of you that don't know her very well, is that she often says, "I don't want that," or "We don't need that," and then when you get it, she takes what we affectionately refer to as a donut bite, which is, we don't need to make those homemade donuts. Do you want a bite? Sure. and then there's just a little tiny piece of the donut left. And that's what we call a donut bite that she is infamous for.
I don't know what she's talking about.
So she may
I
say
do
she
not
doesn't
know
want
what she's
something, but
talking
she will
about.
eat most of it. And I suspect that's why she says she doesn't want it. So she doesn't eat most of it. Anyway, I'm not going to go out of my way for any of these, but I would totally buy that Biltong again.
And now we're going to go see how Lincoln feels about them.
Yeah. Oh, the boys will totally try all of them. I know they will. They're
Except for the
meat.
shark. Lucas is
No,
not trying
he
the
wants
shark.
to try the shark.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like, well, I hope it was ethically killed. So me too. I hope that all of these were ethically sourced, and treated with much respect. But no, okay.
He would be happy.
He would
eat
be
the
happy
jerky.
too, but I don't want to
he
give him any of
loves
these.
shark jerky.
No, they're too processed. Too much stuff.
Yes.
Anyway,
I
we're gonna
can't have
sign
it.
off. Say goodbye. Bye bye. Oh wow. All right, and that is it. We're going to sign off. Thank you for watching, and good night.